Horses are on the track for race 7 at DuQuoin, an elimination of the Darn Safe for Illinois-bred 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Top 5 come back for Saturday's final. These various championship finals go for $50,000 per division, with the exception of the Governor's Cup, which will go for a $100,000 purse on Saturday. Here are the starters for the 7th. Number 1, Fox Valley Money Man, owned by Sam Lilly's Lilly Racing Stable Incorporated of Downers Grove, by Jerry Graham and Chris Daniels of Salem, by J.D. Graham of Fairview Heights, trained by Wade Barbary. Tony Morgan is up. 1A, Notorious Buck, owned by Jerry and J.D. Graham and Chris Daniels, trained by Wade Barbary. Dale Heitman, the driver. Number 2, Guten by Mac, is owned by Brenda Watson and Kenny Collier of Fairfield, trained by Kenny Collier. The driver is Connell Willis. Number 3, Scott T. Yankee, owned by Joshua Banks of Cannon Falls, Minnesota. The trainer-driver, Craig Banks. Number 4 is Heather Fionn, owned by Bambi and Jim Fox of Paducah, Kentucky, trained by Jim Fox, and he is the driver. Number 5 is Looking for a Job, owned by Len Wilfong of Kentland, Indiana. The trainer is Dirk Simpson, and the driver is Dave McGee. And number 6, ABRA, owned by Phil Rietfeld of Crete, Robert Rietfeld of Bourbonnais, trained and driven by Homer Hochstetler of Crete. Post time in only 3 minutes. Case rolling for race 7. The Darn Safe, now in its 26th year, named after the 2-time Illinois Horse of the Year, who raced for Hayes Fair Acres Stable and who is buried on the infield of the Magic Mile. Here they come. Heather Fionn off stride. The rest are off and trotting. Notorious Buck goes for the lead. Looking for a Job gets away second. Fox Valley Money Man is off stride as they move into the first turn. Scott T. Yankee was rough gated at the start as well. Fox Valley Money Man is still off stride, and Notorious Buck, the other part of the entry, on a break. The entry is last and next to last off stride in the turn with tons of ground to make up. They're being led by Looking for a Job, who leads it by a length and a half. ABRA is parked in second around the first turn. Guten by Mac goes a close-up third. He's in good position. Opening quarter in 30 and 4/5, a gap of 7 more to Scott T. Yankee. Another 10 lengths back to Heather Fionn, who is racing in the 5th position. Up front, there goes a change for the lead. ABRA was parked for the first 3/8, but now makes the top. ABRA leads at a length and a half. Looking for a Job second by the same margin. Guten by Mac is third by 2. Scott T. Yankee has caught the top 3. He's a much closer fourth. 6 more lengths to Heather Fionn, a long way back to Notorious Buck, and Fox Valley Money Man is last. They're single file at the halfway point with ABRA on the lead by a length and a half. The half in 1:03. Looking for a Job is racing in the 2nd position. Guten by Mac is 3rd. Scott T. Yankee is racing 4th. Heather Fionn is 5th, racing 8 lengths from the front. And Fox Valley Money Man is off stride last. Notorious Buck is still next to last. Midway on the final turn, ABRA leads it, but Guten by Mac takes to the outside to challenge. Here's Guten by Mac taking the lead by a half length as ABRA fights back at the 3/4. 3 more lengths to Scott T. Yankee outside of Looking for a Job. 3/4 in 1:34 and 2/5. Guten by Mac and ABRA matching strides at the top of the stretch. 4 more lengths back to Looking for a Job, who's third inside of Scott T. Yankee. The rest have ground to make up. At the 8th pole, ABRA regains a short lead. Guten by Mac is there on the outside. Then Looking for a Job and Scott T. Yankee. ABRA and Guten by Mac continue their struggle in the lane. Guten by Mac comes at him one more time. ABRA still there, down to these 2. ABRA short lead. Here's the line. ABRA by a neck. Guten by Mac was home second. Looking for a Job was third in 2:03 and 3/5. Number 6, ABRA finished first. ABRA the winner. The 2, Guten by Mac, was second. The 5, Looking for a Job, third. Number 3, Scott T. Yankee, fourth. That result is official. ABRA, owned by Phil and Robert Rietfeld of Crete and Bourbonnais, trained and driven by Homer Hochstetler, bred by Jerry Graham of Salem. The winning 2-year-old colt is by Valley Victor out of Heather Beth by Cooper Lobel. A couple of people have asked if ABRA is a brother to Cadabra. He is not. In fact, he is not even from the same maternal family. It's just a coincidence that Homer happens to drive this trotter named ABRA. In the winner's circle, Homer Hochstetler with ABRA, the official winner of race 7. going to try to grab a word with Homer Hochstetler. Let's talk to Homer. Homer, I want to get your thoughts. A lot of people in the press and around Illinois are talking about watching Cadabra, the horse that you developed and sold after his 2-year-old season. What's it going to be like for you watching Cadabra, who will be one of the favorites, if not the favorite, in that World Trotting Derby come Saturday?
Well, I just hope he keeps winning. When I sold him, I thought it'd be great if he lived up to his billing, and so far he has. And it'll be special because we have his mother and we have a yearling colt. So I'm looking forward to watching him.
I think all of us will be looking forward to that. Homer, you did a great job with that colt. Best wishes, of course, to all the competitors on Saturday. Congratulations, Homer, on this win.
Thank you.
Homer Hochstetler, our winning driver.